Today we're going to talk about the core set refresh and tribal synergies, specifically as it relates to one of my favorite tribes. I'll also tell you about one specific card that I bought about 20 copies of in anticipation of it being good again. So what is the core set refresh? The core set refresh is a two-part massive change that is coming to Gods Unchained in the coming weeks or months. Part 1 is that there's going to be 60 brand new core cards added to the collection. And part 2 is that they're going to be rebalancing, renaming, and repurposing many of the existing core cards. I put links in the description below to both the new list of 60 cards and also to see all of the changes that are coming. Overall, my impression is that they're doing this in order to make tribal synergies a very big focus in the future. Of the 60 new core cards, 10% of them are nature Amazons. Additionally, many core cards that already exist, such as Jersemi, Freya's Spear, and Faithflame Blade are either getting Amazon tags or being added to Amazon support. So let's take a look at this Amazon deck that I'm running today, and then envision how we can enhance it in the future when there's more support added for Amazons. So basically today, the way that this deck works is you want to get as many Amazons on the board as possible, and that's pretty simple with things like Nimble Pixie, which summons a second Nimble Pixie. It's only 1 mana, you get 2 Amazons. Things like Pixie Lock, at the end of your turn, summon a 1/1 Pixie. So you can get wide pretty quick, pretty easily. And then there are 3 major payoff cards here. We have the Penicillin Warrior, which gives each other friendly Amazon +2/+2. We have Archmonian Onslaught, which gives each friendly Amazon +3/+2 in Twin Strike. And notably, both of those are core cards. And this is being changed to a 2 mana, 2/3, and it will give your strongest Amazon +1/+1. So it's still going to be a great card, but it's no longer going to be one of the payoffs for getting wide with Amazons and then hitting them with a massive buff, which leaves us with Myrto's Daughter. Myrto's Daughter is a 5 mana Genesis card. It is an Amazon. It has Blitz, Roar, pick one. This creature gets +2/+2, or another random friendly Amazon gets +4/+3. That means this either drops as a 4/4 Amazon with Blitz, or a 2/2 Amazon with Blitz, and another friendly Amazon gets +4/+3. I think that this card could be big in future Amazon decks, so I picked up about 20 copies myself. So what can you do to enhance this deck once the new core cards are released? Well, we don't actually have a look at the art for the new core cards yet, so I did my best guess and tried to recreate the cards. I think I got pretty close. So here's some direct replacements that we can make of a few of the cards. For one, we have the Nimble Pixie. This can easily be replaced by the Barksworn Trail Marker. This one just summons 2 cards immediately. The Barksworn is a 2/1 and has an afterlife of summoning yet another Amazon. Next up, we have the Amazon Spellcatcher. This card is pretty weak with only 2 health, but the ward is very nice against things like magic and nature's random spells. So with the new core cards, we're actually going to have a better Amazon here. We can do a 2 mana, 2/3 Barksworn Protector. With ward, you're trading the blessed for 1 extra health, and that 1 extra health is pretty important. As it has ward, it can't be killed by spells easily, which means it's going to be attacked by a creature, and most creatures have 2 strength or less. Therefore, it will trade much better. And lastly, this is not a direct replacement, but the Pyramid Warden is not an Amazon, so it'll be very nice to have more Amazon options to get this card out of the deck and get more Amazons into the deck. Here we can actually bring in the Barksworn Ranger. It is a 3 mana 3/3 with Hidden for a turn. That will be very big as you need your Amazons to stick to the board so that you can buff them the following turn. Having Hidden for a turn is going to be very big. With extra Amazon options, you'll also be able to remove things like Selena, Champion of Nature, which cannot attack. It can only use its ability. So if it gets buffed, if it gets Twin Strike, you can still only use the ability 1 time. So this would be a very nice card to take out of the deck and again put in more Amazons that want to hit your face. So let's take a look real quick at a game that I played, just so you could see the synergies that Amazons have already and then imagine how much better they'll be in the future. All right. We're going second. He's likely playing zombies. Faithflame Blade will eat them up. We don't really need the Spellcatcher. It's better against magic. I like the Nimble Pixie. Let's get rid of this. Finian is great, but going second, I'm nervous to keep him, but when we have the Faithflame Blade, let's keep it. Faithflame Blade can proc.
Best of luck.
Frenzied. And we're never going to drop Finian unless we're frenzied. Especially because he can just Blade Bomb this. We'll eat 6 damage turn 1 here. So now next turn we can Finian if we want, and get frenzied, and also bag out Nimble Pixies. And take this out. It's going to be a huge turn here. It sets us up nicely here for Steadfast, which requires us to be wide. And then that's going to set us up perfectly for Penicillin Warrior. Which we can do next turn with the bag. He kind of has no choice but to focus on Finian here. And by focusing on Finian, he's now left 3 Amazons on board. He's going to regret that.
Now you've got my attention.
Let's take out 1 because we can. So as you can see, this deck can thoroughly wreck people. We still don't know when the core set refresh is coming exactly, but I'm super excited for the Amazon changes to come. What tribes are you guys most looking forward to? Is it dragons? It's dragons, isn't it? It's dragons. It's definitely dragons. Let me know in the comments, and also let me know if you guys want to see more core set refresh theory crafting coverage, and I'll see you guys next time.